Hello everybody and welcome back to Rhûn, and it's spicing up quite nicely, and I think Odegarvia here, who has foolishly come back to Dragon's Rest even though we're kind of helping them out, we're going to put our cavalry here because they're likely to attack it. Well, they might attack next turn, they might give it another turn, so we'll have the cavalry outside of the walls and hopefully we shall defeat them. As for the rest of these units, I'm not quite sure just what to do with them. We're going to get more armor on them. But, of course, Othelbed, we've kind of set up a bit of a trap here. Well, I don't know who it's a trap for. It might be a trap for us, but we've got very limited units here to try and get them to actually sally out rather than have us wait 6 turns, because our catapult has come over here. Oh, and yes, we should probably go and take that out. But let's just have a bit of a lay of the land here. And we are building up lots of forces, and we are moving down southwards. Because, of course, we have a spy down here. And we can see that, well, we already did see that there was some Mordor armies over here. And then we'd already moved this guy over here to have a look if there were any closer, but not yet. So we're kind of forming up over here with an army to actually repel their advance, and then we shall I think if we take Sergos, then that's a good place to just hold them, so that then we don't have to deal with any of, because you take that and then, you know, Mataram is completely safe from Mordor. Then we can maybe just defend that, and then whilst we take all of this over here. Now then, Zartoshi, you're going to take out this force here. They've got 1, 2, 3 units, 4 units of Morannon Guard, which aren't spectacular, but then they've got some Black Uruk Halberds and Black Uruks, which are, you know, they're a lot better, but I think what we've got will be okay. Not one of us shall fail to give all. Let's see if they stand their ground. We've got our siege engines right at the front. They're just going to hopefully then turn around and come back at us. We're going to go and meet them with our cavalry. They don't have any missile units, so they will want to come and face us if we just shoot them a lot. So let's just shoot into the Morannon Guard. I'm not too worried about our siege equipment hopelessly missing their target. I'm not expecting them to get too many kills. But if we can just get a few with our archers, with our horse archers, yep, there we go. Now they're turning around. It's good to see. Right, let's come round here. Then we can kind of circumvent their shield block bonus. Like so. Get a few more kills, and now they are definitely coming towards us. And then we can maybe just move our infantry line a bit ahead, keeping one eye on our cavalry over there that they're not getting attacked. So send you guys forward, and you guys form up a line a bit more like that. Excellent. Right, let's make sure that our cavalry aren't getting chased or anything like that. No, they're not. Nice. I mean, the Morannon Guard, perhaps we should really be shooting at the Black Uruks, but how much armor do they have? They've got 8. We've got 4 missile attack. I don't know if that would go down too well. Let's just get loads of kills on whatever we can. We can, of course, then charge them in the rear. They don't have a general, so that's pretty cool. And they do have pretty shocking morale, so that also is pretty sweet. Right, let's actually get onto the top of this hill, because this might be harming our accuracy a little bit. But those halberdiers are probably the best units that they've got against us. But then, of course, we've got better halberdiers in the form of our general, so I don't expect it to matter too much. But as someone rightly commented in the comments, actually, that the Loke Khan Rim, obviously with the flaming arrows, they should also reduce. I think they also do reduce enemy morale. So that's pretty good against an already low morale army, as Mordor tend to have. So they've got double usage there. Right, let's continue firing at these. This might be that I think is the captain, this guy right here. So actually taking down some of this unit here is definitely beneficial. And Zartoshi here is just going to be slung right into melee as soon as he can. I don't think he's going to fall against such meager opposition. I mean, he could, but that would just be horrendous. I wonder how many kills we've had. We've got 19% already. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Right, just fire at the halberdiers. They've got no shields. But I think you just go out and meet them. You go and meet them. You over there. And you go and attack them. You go and support. You come round like that. And yeah, I think we could probably stop firing at this point. We don't really need any more. You guys come over here, actually. Then you go and flank. Ooh, they're going a bit crisscross here. Right, you go out like that. You go out like that. Just stop. Don't be firing at will. Just stop what you're doing. I do not trust you at all. Okay, they've got one unit going over there. You run out to meet them. You go and meet them. Do not be on defensive. Just attack. Just attack, attack, attack. Ah. Well, they're going to take some damage. That unit of spearmen. We're going to need some help over there. What else do we have? Oh, that is kind of everything that we've got. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. I thought we had another unit, but we don't. We've sent them all over here, but we could just send our archers now over here. Get some better shots, perhaps in the back. But, I mean, the good thing about halberdiers is that, whilst they're very good, they're not necessarily good at getting too many kills, unless they're beastly, like our general's bodyguard. Although, our general, he's a bit cavalier there. He's a bit too headstrong. Right, you come over here. I think that might be... Is this the captain? No. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, it's within our interest then to get this unit over here quickly. And, yeah, we're not going to be charging them in the rear until the enemy captain goes down. But we can shoot at them, so... Actually, you just go there. And we're going to charge one unit... Well, they're already routing. Right, go in. Go and charge at them, make them rout. And attack them. I think probably one volley then, these halberdiers might be all that we need. See, they're already shaken. Yeah, these are all routing now. Oh, we've got this unit over here. Oh no, that was already there. What am I saying? What is he saying? Oh, it's nice to fight against Mordor again with their 0 morale. Of course, we've even got our general here who's kind of adding to that. He's really scary. Right, well, send him in over there. And archers, actually, fire over that Morannon guard. Get them to rout. And all of you then, just go and charge it. Well, who do you want to charge at? We can't let them come back. Yeah, there's 8 to 7 of them. Go quick, go, 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 go. Oh, and down goes the enemy captain. Whilst they're getting shot by our flaming arrows, and that's definitely going to be that, I think. They're wavering, broken, they're wavering. Right, stop firing. I think that's probably good enough, and we're just going to encompass these black rooks and make sure that we catch everyone. Yep, 86% of them down. I don't know what this unit is doing, but they're absolutely all over the place. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. We lost 170. The narrator's getting really into it. Oh, they make me laugh. 118 for the Dragon Guard. Oh, okay. 128 Candice Raiders, 111 as well. How did the... I mean, the Catapult, 34. 27 for the Ballista. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a lot more than I... Well, I mean, anything is bonus. And the Loke Khan Rim did get 72. And they could have got a lot more. They had a lot of ammunition in store, but the morale breaking as well, if indeed, it doesn't list it there, but if that's an effect, then that's pretty sweet. And execute. And down goes that army, and I'm hoping to see very, very little then. Ooh, man of the hour. Yeah, go on then. So he's now in the family. Congratulations. And yeah, they've only got 2 units in there. We've obviously got the catapult. We've got the ballista. We can go straight on in there. And because it is a castle, we might even just auto-resolve, because that might work out favourably. But yeah. Now, these units that are here, it's a bit late to send them over there. Perhaps what we can do is use that, because I think the Loke Khan then is going to have to move north as well, because I don't really want to move any further over here. Because if we move over there, then we're going to have to face Dol Guldur, potentially, and I don't think we'd be ready for that. Dol Guldur, Dale, Erebor, Mordor, and then Kand might even attack us. But for now, then, I think that's everything. Is that everything? We moved these guys? Yes.
Noble master.
So, Rhovanion. This is surely their last hurrah. Like, I don't know how they'd get another army of this size. Now, this is not the last stand army, as you can see. They've got 2 units of Thorn Guard, which are basically as good as... actually, Thorn Bladesmen are basically as good as the Aratai Warriors, but they have got a lot more men. They've got a lot more men. Now, their cavalry will hopefully be rather useless, but we do have the chariots in here as well, but we've got no stakes. We've got a stronghold, and we've got the cavalry that are riding in as reinforcements. Let's go.
We shall not fall or flee.
So, this is where we stand. This is all we've got to guard the gate, and we've seen what the AI likes to do. They'll just push right on through here. It is kind of pitiful. We've got javelins here. These folks here, they're just holding the line. We've only got 67 men up on the walls that are going to be up against all of this. There's a unit of Thorn Bladesmen. I'm hoping the walls do us a solid here, and these archers will probably have to be called down to go into melee. We've got 13 spears here, just in case this siege tower does make it on here. And you guys fire on into, I don't know, a really good target. Farman Pikeman, there you go. That's a good target. And we've got our general over here. Just fire on into that. And then we're going to go out with our chariots. We're going to try and snipe some bulls. Now these guys actually, I mean, it's kind of difficult to micro them effectively. So I think I'm just going to have them there. And they can just fire on in. But if we could take out the ram even, that would be pretty sweet. Right, don't fire at that. Fire at that. And then all of our cavalry over there, we're going to have to bring that in. Now, at what point do we charge in? That's the question. Dawn Patrollers. They are the crossbowmen. If they get close to our chariots, then that could be very, very bad. So let's keep an eye on that. Because, of course, they'll be very useful just for their archery as well. But they are coming. They are sending vineyard levies. Okay. In fact, they're sending a lot of stuff. Right, let's just go over there. And perhaps... Where can we get in? Oh, we've only got this entrance over here. I mean, I don't want to go on the offensive, to be honest. I'd rather let them attack us. But, yeah, this siege tower's getting damaged. And they're sending vineyard levies over here. Right, okay. You come over here. Then you can just fire at them when they're actually in range. Now, I'll definitely need to keep an eye on that. And hopefully we can defeat all this. Right, Loke Khan Rim. Firing at that instead. Oh, I don't think we can catch these. I don't think we can catch them. And with... Oh, excellent.
Beware, in case these snakes try
oh, crap. No, not you. You get in here. You stay there. And where are you? Oh, they are coming into melee. Well, that was foolish. I put the chariots in, by the way, because I can't really keep an eye on them if I have to, like, micro to make sure that I can catch all these. Because this cavalry is kind of invaluable to us. We need them to actually do as they're I don't understand what they're doing. Like, what is happening? Right, you come over here. Don't be on defensive. This is exactly why I put the chariots back in. Right, and you get over there. And you should actually go in a cohesive unit. Oh, that's frustrating. And, well, perhaps don't be firing at will, because I thought, like, this was going to be a lot harder to deal with than it is. But the ram is destroyed. The only way that they're going to get up here is up this ladder. So we could probably just deal with that in a pretty solid way. Right, sorry, I'm completely all over the shop, but I just want to make sure we catch these. And it does look like we've caught them, but of course they're still firing at us, which is the annoying part. How are our archers doing? You're just firing on into... We've got a ballista here today as well. So that's another nice thing. We saw how many kills they got in that one battle, which is pretty cool, to be honest. I didn't think that they'd ever get so many. It was like 400 or something. Total fluke. But we have taken out... You've taken out their mounted crossbowmen. And how are we doing? 27%. So we'll send in one unit here. We'll get much less friendly fire by doing so. Oh, they sent a thorn bladesman even over here. Well, it matters not. We've got our crossbows that are kind of forming up here, so that then we can just shoot over here too. But oh, they've got another ram. Oh dear. Right. I wonder if that's gonna... Because now we've only got one unit here. Well, we've got that unit there in reserve as well. And the Candish Hunters are pretty much out of ammunition. The High Paladins will be a real difficulty for us, I think. But, yeah, because they should really go down. Given the fact that the rest of this has very, very low morale. If we took out the High Paladins, they'd all run away. But we can't really get at them because our archers just aren't... I mean, we could use the crossbows, but then they can't really get a good shot. Another thing we could use are the chariots, or we could even go in there with our cavalry. But with the way this is currently, there's a very loose formation, and of course there's all of our towers firing on in there. I feel like it wouldn't be productive. I'm going to wait for them to kind of blob up a bit more. If this was how they were, and there wasn't this big old conga line, then I'd really want to just charge on in there, but that is not how they are. 57 paladins. Oh, that's the same unit. They're just spread out. How are we doing then? How are we doing? We've almost cleared out this, but they are knocking down the gate. Now, our general over here, he's done with his arrows, which is a good thing, but it's a bad thing. Obviously, he can't ever fire again, but we can use him in melee now, and he's not fantastic. 9 in 15, but we can use him at a pinch. And of course, he does have the special ability too, so we could use that at an opportune time, perhaps when the High Paladins come in. But the only anti-armor unit that we've got are these guys. So let's send these guys right on in there, and we'll want these guys to take the beating. And we've got the Candish Hunters as well. Right, let's bring these guys in. Right, you charge in. We haven't really got... Oh, we've got these spears as well up here. Now that they're no longer needed. Don't go that way. Go this way. No, go this way. Go over there. Don't go out that direction. Right, okay. Ballista? No. Shoot into Thorn Bladesman if you can. I mean, it says that you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, you get over here. Oh, the joys of targeting. Right, so who are you targeting? You're targeting all of that. Right, our crossbows are in a pretty good position. I don't think they need to be firing over there anymore. So, oh, they're coming up on the walls. Wait, let's see which way they go, because we might have to run away. If they come this way, then we're going to run away. They're coming this way. Right, we're going to run away. Well, that moved very quickly. Right, throw your javelins in as well. Just privateer cavalry. There's a good target. And we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. We're gonna wait a little bit longer to come in with our cavalry. And our chariots then. Wait, what is the range of you guys? I mean, our chariots can be used in the city walls or in the castle walls. It's not too big of an issue. Now, I can't see the kills of the ballista, but I'd imagine they're not too bad. Right, get off the walls. We're going to throw you in before we throw the general in, because I don't want to lose another faction leader in this place. I don't know, we'll have to call it something else other than Dragon's Rest. It will be like Dragon's Graveyard. Right, well, our crossbows, they're just screwed. In a way. If we can't get a shot on him, pull out your crossbows, man. I mean, we've got the cover of all of, well, this tower here, so that's cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of things to sacrifice before we have to throw the general in. Anyway, and the 58 of these, they've done exceptionally well. And there's only two ladders, and this unit here, they don't look like they even want to get up here. I really thought that maybe. What? Like, get up there. Go and kill that. Actually, don't even bother. They're already wavering. Just get over here. We just need to hold the gate. It doesn't really matter if they go over here because the towers will still fire. And we can use the general if need be. And the fact that they're staying right there is actually pretty sweet. Right, can you fire? No, you can't. Let's bring the chariots on over here. And if they just stay there, we can maybe just fire at them. That would be pretty cool. Okay, the enemy general's fallen. So he got taken out by a ballista bolt. And we're kind of just firing on into over here. Into these farmhand pikemen now. Don't be on defensive, just attack what you wish. Yes, it does. Yeah, the high paladins are over here, so he's just been taken out by a stray ballista bolt. And we're going to see some routing, I think. So these units over here, they're going to end up just cleaning up. Do these guys frighten enemy infantry? Frighten nearby enemy. Right, let's bring them in. Let's bring them in nice and close, and then we'll see them all run away. Right, ballista, ballista, ballista. Stop what you're doing. And what do they have here? Thorn Guard, they're routing. Right, let's bring in a unit from over there. Just to charge at these men. It does look like basically everyone is routing. Is it just going to be a case of charging? If we charge into them, they'll run away. I think. Let's just charge in over there anyway. Let's bring this unit over here as well. This one over here. I mean, our chariots, they aren't even doing anything, but they're getting kills. I don't want to get them any closer, because, I mean, even if one of them gets taken out by friendly fire, I'll be very, very sad. So, farmhand pikemen, they stand. Let's send out the Dragon Guard. Dragon Guard, in you go. And what else do we have? Tribesmen. Off you pop. Go and fight. Like, these men, they've done very well. Right, let's just bring you further back. I don't want you at all getting involved. Yeah, these are all routing. Oh, they're routing anyway. Get them. How are we doing? Cleaning up house. Yeah, they're broken now as well. Let's not get too close. Don't get too close to a sinking ship. You might get pulled down with it. There we go, 92%, 94 even in the end. Heroic victory. Thank you, Mr. Narrator.
Your name will live in Mordor, and our foes in sand.
Yes, well, let's have a look. So 112 damage taken on those clansmen. They died for a worthy cause. Ballista got 125 kills. That's actually not too bad either. But they took way too long getting into the settlement. Had they just rushed in, perhaps they would have done better. Oh, and Mordor. Or the Nazgul. I've forgotten what his name is, but we've got Maltok, Maltic against Shibus, the desert sand. He's nowhere near a desert here. He's in the quite nice temperate climate. And what does he have again? He's got the temple wards, 1828. They are very good, but the rest of this is not very good. And I'm glad they've taken the bait. I reckon, I mean, he could definitely take out our general. So we're going to have to watch out for how we deal with that.
Not one of us shall fail to keep winds of fate have
So, where are we going? Let's go in this direction. Let's go to, like, there. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. I don't know if we have to run or anything, but let's get away from the walls anyway. Let's put the cavalry over here so then we can, because like these guys, they're gonna be putting us on their backs today, because they're gonna be hard carrying us. Well, it looks like they're running rather quickly after us. Let's get a jog on over here. I do like the way that the temple wards have been separated, but wait, what's that? Orc Raiders. Right, let's charge them. Give them a charge, and perhaps then we can come round over here. The Orc Hunters, they would be very worthwhile taking out, because they do have a missile with reasonable attack. So, in we go. 253. I do wonder just how many we can even take down, because like these guys aren't sensational. 6, 6, and 13. 250. Well, okay, they took about 90 of them, so that's pretty good. And we took what? Was it 1? We lost 1 cavalryman. That's pretty good. Wait, what's happening? Right, charge in. And you folks come over here. Cover that flank. And, right, cavalry, go over there. Take out the Orc Hunters. Come on, come on, come on. Or whatever is facing us, we're going to have to charge them. The sooner the better. Right, you just, well, just charge in there then. And then you're going to charge the Orc Fighters. 225. They're coming at us in a bit of a column there, so these guys didn't really do much damage. Right, pull out immediately. 225 was it that they had? Let's have a look how much damage we did. Pretty decent. And we took 1 casualty, maybe a few more actually. It's okay for that kind of trade-off. No, you're not on defensive or anything. I am just a bit worried though that as soon as the temple wards make it over here, we kind of want to have dealt with all of this already. Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna have to get some better cavalry charges in here. But I mean, I'd want to get a charge in over here, but we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait because there's not really a gap opening here. Perhaps on those Orc Raiders. Right, they definitely appear to be... like, we'll clear this out. It's these that are the issue. But maybe it's a good thing that they're coming over here for these. Right, okay, there's the gap. I mean, it's also fantastic that they are just so slow. Are they going to catch us? Oh, they might have just caught one of us. No, they missed. Right. Go, 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 go. And then charge in over here. Nice. They did just clip us, but pretty good, pretty good. Right, immediately out. Yeah, that was really good. I mean, we even got a few of those Orc Raiders, I think. And we still got really good numbers on the Dragon Guard. That's good. So then we can throw them up against the Temple Wards rather than our General.
We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Because our General... we don't really want to be losing Generals at this point. We really need all of them. Ideally, we could get a few more. We need them to kind of get in combat with us at this point, just so we don't have to have so many forces chasing after our cavalry. But I think we don't need to charge them anymore. Let's see if we could just take out these Orc Raiders. Get charging over here. Or no. No, actually, yeah, no. They're pulling out. We don't want to head-on charge against them because they will take out so many of our cavalry. So many. But I think our general could probably face tank some of that now. He's still got 54 men. In a one-on-one, they would definitely beat him, but he doesn't have to hold out for too long. Bam. So what? That's 2 units now that we've taken out, and we've still got really good numbers on the Dragon Guard. Right, go like that. I don't want the general being at the front. Where's the general? General better be right at the back. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, see, they just charged in at us. Actually, go and attack those orc fighters. Oh, stay there, stay there, stay there. And yeah, they killed a few of us in that charge. But let's take out these orc fighters. I think he can probably hold on for a bit. He himself is all the way out the back, so I think he'll be okay. Right, charge there. And then we can just surround these guys. We can focus all of our efforts, although they're taking so much damage. Let's get one charge in on these. I think that'll probably be enough. Solid, solid charge there. Maybe if we can get maybe one more. No, there's just 2. Oh, they're just annihilating our general's bodyguard. We're gonna have to charge in because there's still 86 of them. They've already taken like 15 of us. Boom! How did that cavalry charge do? Pull out immediately. Nice! They took out a lot there. Oh dear. That's not good. Because now our they're like amongst with our generals right here, so I would really want to get rid of those orc fighters because the Dragon Guard should do reasonably well, but there's still 58 of these. Have we bitten off more than we can chew? That is the question. Another really good charge there, but concerns me that the general is in such bad shape. So we're going to just charge in there with the men of the east. Right, just take out those orc fighters so you can get everyone involved. Right, is our general... Oh, God, our general is involved. Right, that's all done. Right, charge in, like, run through.
The fickle smile of fortune shines upon
Run
us.
through the enemy. We need to save the general. And then cavalry, get over here. And we're going to charge from over here. I can't pull him out because he's in combat. Run faster, cavalry. Piss poor. Piss poor charge. Oh god. This is just a race against time. We can't really do anything other than do that. And then hope that maybe now it's okay. Maybe if he's got out. He's made it out. He's made it out. Okay. Right, how many of these are there? There's 5. There's only 5 of them left, and our general should be safe. Perhaps if he gets a bloody trait, then he'll get more hit points, and that will be good. So he was definitely in danger there. You don't want to mess around with these temple wards, but yeah, there's just the Nazgul left. Let's just put the general all the way back there, because we can maybe get a cavalry charge in to snipe out this Nazgul. Well, actually, let's just keep the Dragon Guard in there. It's only... I say only. It's only the Nazgul left. So... you can't do that much damage. However, in my Gondor campaign, I've seen that a Nazgul can take out entire units just on their own. So... it's kind of ridiculous because they've got so many hit points. Ah, down he goes. Excellent. The Dragon Guard are just one of my favourite units. Probably my favourite unit so far. Okay, mate. Okay, that's 2 heroic victories in a turn, actually. So, Loke Khan Bodyguard, they did suffer heavily there. But they did get a lot of kills, but it's the Dragon Riders with 389. And to be honest, the Dragon Guard with 264, that's pretty good for an infantry unit of this caliber. And I think we're just going to occupy.
Our people's lands.
Okay, that went really well. Oh, and we are taking this guy. He's pretty good by the looks of it. And Merchants Guild in Enmahath, which is down here. We'll take that too. And there is an army. I don't see anything else here, so we'll keep you right there. That's not too bad. I think we could take that. We lost some money there because we just queued up a whole heap of buildings. Elgar has now... we're going to put that ahead. We're going to get that upgrade as immediately. We don't particularly require the town hall. And Dale have marched up over here, but because we popped in these two units, they came up in the queue. We were able to pop them in real quick, so we can even get a few more if we wanted to. What do they even have? They've got nothing. They've got nothing. We're going to build up an army, though. There's no point in going too soon. However, they did also attack us over here, which I don't see any notification for, but they've attacked us here. And let's just have a look at what they've got, because I'm curious. So they've got Norseman Archers. These guys are upgraded, these two. That's a bit of an issue, because they're actually pretty good. But do we have I think we might even have a garrison quarter building here. No, we don't. Or do we? We do. Excellent. So that should be fine. We'll be totally fine if they do attack us. And over here then, Lest and Sant, and we got the catapult maker. We've already got the Dragon's Wrath Guildsman. Let's get the catapult and put those two in the queue. In fact, I'd rather take the Gamp Rim first and then put all of that in. Although I don't know how we're ever going to get... How are we ever going to get this retraining done? We need more recruitment slots. I don't think we can get any more. We've already got the top tier of Castle Hall. Yeah, you can't get to that top tier unless it's a fortress, which is locked up for custom settlements, as are citadels. Which I'm not sure if citadels are smaller than fortresses, but...
How may I serve?
Right, let's have a look then. Oh no, we actually wiped out that army, didn't we? We killed the general, so there should be nothing over here. And Rhovanion definitely dwindle. Like, they've got 2 generals in there, and then they've got Bersouthis over here. And Brown Boat, or East Bite region of. Yeah, this is all held by Dol Guldur, as is that. There's no way they're going to have the Brown Lands. No, that is held by Dol Guldur too. So let's keep you there. And have they recruited? Yes. They went up from 2 to 5. Oh, and there's a massive army there. Massive. Do you have Night Attacker? No. Well, we could attack that and draw out the garrison. Oh, Gothmog's in there. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. And he's got Morgul Chosen. And he is a custom general. He starts off in Minas Morgul, I think. They've got Black Uruks and Orc Host. So that's the only post-barracks event unit. So it's only really the bodyguard here of Gothmog and the Black Uruks. Oh, they've got Sauron's Will as well. They're actually really, really good. And this is actually a pretty good army. This is actually a very good army. But if we take out the Sathron Lancers, perhaps we'll have more of a chance. But probably should have had a look at this, because they definitely outclass us. We're going to have to try hard this, I think.
We shall all find a way to an honorable...
Not very good terrain. We started off down there in the gully. And the enemy does always like to go straight for the high ground. They do like to corner camp. And they have their reinforcements coming... Oh, they're coming from over there. Well, we're going to try and take out the Southron Lancers anyway. That is their captain, but it's very, very annoying fighting in this kind of woodland terrain, because I can't see anything. The AI, of course, is not hampered by such things. But we are kind of forming up over here. Sort of. I mean, we're going to have our backs to all of that. We'll sort that out in a second. Because, wait, where have they gone? Oh. This is really, really annoying. I'm going to have to pause. We've managed to set up our forces in a slightly better spot. So we don't just get flanked from the trees. We've got like 3 units guarding this side over here. But if we could just fire at them. yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess, to be honest. But I think we're almost in position. If we could just get everyone to run, then our archers, I think they're going to come right there, yeah. And then we're going to try... Oh, they're already coming for us. Where's this unit? Okay, we've got Sauron's Will up again. Oh, we're going to get annihilated. Yeah, we are definitely toast. Oh, and we've been charged over here. Actually, I think that's okay. We have a bonus against mounts. Although we just can't see. So, and our artillery is kind of useless, but I think we're safe to fire at that. And our generals over here, go ahead and attack them. This is not good. No idea at all where the enemy is. Just fire in over there. And what's the situation over here? Right. We've got a unit here that's not doing anything. We could probably send them in like so. And yeah, well, charge in there. You charge in there. And yeah, do what you can, men. What's this unit? Oh, okay, that's the one I already set off. And what's the siege equipment doing? They're firing over there. That's pretty close to our line. They do have some archers, I'm sure, that are right there. But we've killed the enemy captain.
The enemy general is slain.
So that's good.
Snakes fight without their head.
Indeed. Like, yeah, they're routing. Are we going to fluke this? Like, we're basically playing this completely blind. Oh, now that they're out of the trees, it's much easier to actually see. And, yeah, we've got loads routing. There's 93 there. I'm going to put on fire at will, because hopefully they don't just shoot our own men. Because we do need to make sure that we catch them very, very quickly before they come back. And are all these routing as well? Yeah, they are. But you're going to continue chasing them off. So, firing into the back of the Moranning Guard. I did see... getting some good kills there. And we are kind of holding on over here. Got decent numbers, but I did see there's a unit of Morgul Chosen right there. Let's bring our general over, because he's probably somewhere very far away. And let's just stop with the artillery, because I don't know what they're actually firing at all. Right, there's 16 of them. That's probably enough taken out. Oh, and they've come back. Drat.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Perhaps we can get them to rout again. Let's bring this unit over here as well. So we're doing good damage with the Loke Khan, but we are actually getting shot at by these Black Rook archers, but somewhere from out of the trees we have managed to catch them, and they instantly rout. And our general, I did target him on Gothmog, I think. Yeah, he's in there. And our Balkoth spearmen are just about holding on, but they are going down. And we're just waiting, like, we're waiting for this unit to get on over here, hopefully, to rout that unit as well. Where's that unit of cavalry? Right, we're going to bring them over here, because they're going to need to actually chase down all of these units, because they are the ones that occupy the settlement. And even though we can't see them, we do need to catch them. The battle in the trees is almost over. There's like, what, 3? Orc Coast 2, 1. Yeah, they're all dead. And it is just Gothmog then over here with this Morgul Chosen. Now that the battle has kind of died down, we can actually take a look at these guys. And yeah, it kind of looks like almost like a smiley face. But I wonder if it's like, that's meant to be like the moon. Because Minas Morgul formerly Minas Ithil, Tower of the Moon, so it's kind of like a joke on that. And they've got very cool armor. They used to share this armor with quite a few units in the game. Like Angmar had I've forgotten what they were called. There was like Witch Realm hammers or something like that. I've forgotten what they were called, but they were like a 7 melee attack, 22 defense, armor piercing shock infantry unit. Very cool. And they also had that same armor. But they're getting crowded out now, and Sartoshi has done very well. in somehow managing to circumvent the massive disadvantage of these trees. I can't even see where our siege equipment is. Oh, they're there. Yeah, very, very difficult. And I'd imagine these trees are quite difficult to throw or fire a catapult through as well. So, very well done to everyone involved. And down goes Gothmog. Looks like he had a custom model as well, but I couldn't see. 98% of them down, we can end it there. And one orc made it back from Gothmog's army. We get a lot of heroic victories by the sounds of it. 313 kills for the Dragon Guard. And 294 for the other one. I think they were just up against trash, but they did have the uphill advantage. The rest of this did very well as well, considering they were far outclassed, but it was mainly due to the cavalry defeating the enemy captain. And execute all of them, and down goes Gothmog, and that's 2 big generals defeated in the space of 1 turn. And, oh, it's red. I'm going to exterminate. It's not the best idea, but, I mean, we can grow it pretty quickly with our sanctuary and farming and things like that. And it doesn't have any culture anyway, so, yeah, just put that in. And then we'll put the second tier in after that's done. They've got a mining network here, which is nice. Stables, lumber camp as well. That's quite handy for the extra upkeep. But the rest of this is fine to keep. Brawler's Pit, we can get rid of that though. That's doing absolutely nothing for us. But yeah, I think Rhovanion did hold this for a time, and then they lost it pretty quickly to Mordor. Now we do have quite a long border with Rhovanion, once again, these 2 regions, but they are at war with Dol Guldur, and I imagine Dol Guldur are probably going to sort them out, because I don't really want to take either of those 2 regions right now. But well, we might need another spy. We might need another spy, because we need a spy to actually see what's happening over here, because this is obviously going to be the main highway for Mordor once we go in through here. And we are going to take a bit of a financial hit, because we are going to have to take out this general to lead this army. So that's pretty sad, but no armor upgrades on these either. But they are the vanguard force. And I suppose we'll just leave behind the clansmen, take the ballista. So then, we've got our army here, all set up, loads of cavalry. And let's see how much of a financial hit we take with this. Ooh, 1.7k. Let's also put in the chariots. So that's pretty good. That's actually not that bad. Apart from the fact that it has no armor upgrades, it's not terrible, and it should be able to cause a significant dent into any advances from Mordor. And if we can just take Seragos, that's the prime target. And even maybe if we Thaurband is just so far away, but I think it's Morrigost, which is over there. That would be quite good. I may not be able to take Barad-dûr, but this unit here, we're going to send them over there, because actually we do need another force potentially to go over here. Now we did take this region here, which is, how's it doing on the culture? It's not great. Put that in. It can actually already be upgraded, which is good and bad. And yeah, there's a lot of forces around here.
I'm gonna stick you.
But do we just leave? Do we just leave? Because it's not worth that much. And we could just leave a Daratai clansman unit there and then jog on and take Ostineru. I'm kind of inclined to do that, so we're going to go. How far can you march? You can go all the way over there, okay. Come over here. And clansmen, in you go. Thank you for your service. 70%. Nice, that's perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but I mean, it's like the minimum requirement. And then we're going to take... Actually, we'll leave all those units in there for now. But we're just going to go straight for this town over here. And if we are to take that before they... I mean, we can actually send... We've got some cavalry over here. We've got some forces over here, but we don't have any generals, and we need a general for that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But here is the cavalry anyway. So I did a bit of a look around, and this is where Yaban is. And he is a general that we could use. Do we send him north or do we send him over here? I think we're going to... Ooh, it doesn't like it calculating all those routes. We're going to send him over here. And, I mean, we've got Guktig as well, who's kind of going to perform that role. But we do need some more generals over here if we're going to push really deep. Right, well, let's have a look here then. Let's see what the dwarves are cooking. So they've got King's Shields and King's Halberds. Very, very, very good. And they do have a ballista, but, I mean, we should be able to take that out with our cavalry. And they are very slow. Like, even these guys, 95%. I think they're all baseline 95%. I wonder if they're... No, they're all 95%. I think they do have maybe a fast unit that can go 100%. We're going to go in there and take him out. Not one of us shall fail to give order. The ballista is the first port of call that we need to go and take out. So the good thing is that it's generally slower than the rest of the army. However, with it being dwarves, I'm not so sure if that really applies. But here are the King's Halberds. They do look very good, the Dwarves of Erebor. They do get a lot of armor upgrades. I was asked in the comments, can I do a video for the Easterlings? But they just don't have any armor upgrades. Like, these two units get one upgrade. And that is that you get a gold pauldron that kind of covers a bit of this red scarf. As you can see, they both kind of have that same thing. And that's kind of it. Other than the trash unit gets a minor upgrade as well. But it's kind of pointless to make a video on it, given that there's only those two things. Right, let's just go and charge in there. And see if we could take him out. And ideally we'd get them to actually come at us. I don't want to march my whole army over there to get them. So, right, go in there. Actually, no, don't. Because you'll just get... It's too big of a unit. And by the time they've charged in there, these King's Shields will be in their base. So, let's go around. Now, these Iron Hill Matics also... Very, very cool unit. It's basically a mining pick. It's a multifunctional tool, really. And it's what the forces of Dane... When he came to the aid of Thorin Oakenshield, that's what his elite units all had. The battle-hardened men of the Iron... Men? Dwarves of the Iron Hills. They carried those iron... Or those Matics, sorry. Right, so we're going to take out the ballista. I'm all over the place today.
Well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
And once that is done... Then we can, well, we can already open fire, I think, with our crossbows and our firing. Let's send our horse archers behind over there. We don't need them doing anything either. And we'll actually start firing with our general too, once we've taken out this ballista here. Now, I don't know if we can actually properly fire over this ridge. So, yeah. No, not really. Right, just stop. Let's have our pikes go and move there. You can fire at will. And then this unit of crossbows get over here. This unit over here. Yeah, those are the Iron Hill Matics. Very high damaging dudes. Right, and you go and attack those Erebor infantry, I think. Put our general on skirmish mode, see if it actually works. For once. Right. Now, I would actually use the crossbowmen on those Matics, but I think the cavalry will probably kill them off a lot quicker and we'll take less damage overall. So maybe if we just send or use the crossbows just to shoot these King's Shields over here instead. Now let's see if this skirmish mode actually works. If I put them through there, will they divert their plan? Oh, it does work. Wow. Sometimes it just doesn't. Right, crossbows, get over there. Ironhill Mattocks. Oh, they're going all the way over there. That's unfortunate. It's going to make it very difficult for us to fire at them. But into the backs of these King's Shields. This is why you bring crossbowmen against dwarves. Such high armor values. What are they again? 12. So it's actually a 6v6 here. Militia unit taking out basically mainline post-barracks event units, which are highly, highly armored. Right, and then you fire at these. Actually, don't. Because you might just clip our pikes. So what we'll do is we'll just charge in over there. And, yeah, we'll just charge them. We'll take some damage. But those halberdiers, they're such slow moving, it's much easier to fire at them. So we'll just do that. Pretty decent damage there. 50 down to 50, and they're shaken. If we actually had one of our regular generals, I wonder if they'd already be routing. But these guys... down to 45. Don't want to see too much friendly fire. We'll probably get them another volley. Excellent. Right, let's move you up over here, and then you can fire at those units over there. Now, I think Lake Flag Rim are probably pretty suited just to going up against the King's Shields, yeah. So, shoot them. We might clip a few of our men there, but shan't be too bad. They're taking a very long time to go down. I mean, we've only got 20 actual archers there. But they are effective against armor as well. There's Variag nobles, so very, very skilled. Look, Flag Rim coming on over here to finish these guys off, and we're having some difficulties here. I think we're going to end up reforming. So, take two. Oh, they're wavering over there as we've just charged in. So, 117 Mattocks. Getting peppered with bolts. We didn't actually take too many of them down. But, it's reliable. And it's way better than the alternative. If we had, I suppose if we had an elite crossbowman, something like, well, as Rhovanion does. Or, well, the Dwarves of the Rhûn also do. Who else have really good crossbowmen? Well, the AA have really good crossbowmen. Well, yeah, if we had really good crossbowmen, I think that would probably make us too good. But they run away. We shall capture all of them. Make sure that no one lives to tell the tale. Nice. Are we gonna... Oh, no heroic victory that time. The odds were in our favour, to be honest. We lost only 64 men. 4 went down for friendly fire. That's not horrendous. 121 kills for the nobles. See, they did actually get a lot more than I thought they would. Oh, I suppose they took out the ballista. Yeah, that doesn't really count. Loke Flag Rim and the crossbowmen. Execute. And there we go. Now we could even go and attack that, or we could even go and attack the settlement itself. However, we don't have siege equipment. I think we're just going to merge these two forces. So we'll predominantly want to take all of these. Oh, we've only got one unit. Armor piercing is king, and then after that we'll take the warriors, because they're better against infantry, and I suppose we can just leave the rest there. They're not going to have any cavalry, really. I'd be surprised if they did. No, they don't. So we're going to move forward like so. We'll have them in reinforcing range, and perhaps if we go and besiege Mirairon next turn, we can get these guys to stand next to it, and then we can take them both out in one battle. That would be really ideal. And yeah, we're going to build up another force over here then to go and take that town over there at the behest of either Yaban, or I think it's going to be Guktig, because Yaban's going to go to Skarn perhaps for now. But I think that's everything. We can probably end the turn. It's been a very long turn, I must admit. Let's just go and take that fort over there and hold that for now. And Mistrand, you can have a Merchant's Guild. Nice. And Osgiliath under attack, and all things that I don't really care about. And I don't think we need to even worry ourselves about what is coming from Mordor, because they're not going to have anything of this caliber. Like the Horse Archers alone could probably take out most of their armies, and loads of buildings have been finished, which is good. But I've already put things in the queue behind them, so we don't need to worry about them. Did we? Oh, we probably didn't put those in last time, but we'll want all available units. And, yeah, so, Mordor did actually come and attack Othelbed, or Othelbed, whatever, and, yeah, I mean, we could go back and probably defeat that, but we're not going to do that. I mean, the main thing is that we were able to kill the Nazgul that was hiding in there. I'm going to bring this cavalry force down here, though. And we're going to have to take out that general out of Marland. And then he's going to come and reclaim it. So we're going to take out all the units that are currently available here. And there's actually quite a few, which is good to see. There we go. And we'll take the Udej Marines as well. They've not got the armor bonus, but it should be okay. And we can just go out like so. He might get attacked, but there's very little there. And if that army comes and attacks him, well, then that'll give us an extra turn. And then you're just going to keep on going. Some of you probably will disagree with this tactic, but we need to make sure that we kind of really take these settlements very, very quickly away from Mordor. If we are going to have any kind of trade with our southern partners over here, because Osgiliath is under siege. They've taken Minas Tirith. And we're very much on a timer here. Before Mordor get like really snowball and it's like ridiculously powerful. But we are the largest faction, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, Dale still have done nothing over here, and that has given us time. Oh, well, I don't know where that dwarven army is gone. Perhaps they'll come back, or perhaps that is it actually. But we're going to hope that perhaps they might fancy their chances and come and attack us. But we're going to leave it for next time, because this episode has already gone for way longer than I thought it would. But I hope that you've enjoyed it very much. And if you've got any comments, then stick them down below. But for now, I am going with Gandalf. Goodbye.